Hi, my name is Peter Weller. I'm a member of the world's film community, but most importantly, I studied here in Florence for 2 years, getting my master's degree from Syracuse University. I just finished my PhD from UCLA. The beginnings of architecture that we have today in the Western world, what we call deductive architecture, that means you can write it down on paper, you can deduce what it is, it's proportionate, it's a system of balances, began here in Florence, mostly with this building. Brunelleschi's genius in the Pazzi Chapel is evident here, but we need money to restore it. So if we go closer to it, we can see what it needs. What we're restoring right now, what we're raising money for right now, is this incredible porch. It needs to be restored. Essentially, the air and the humidity are eating away at it, and we need money to restore this particular endemic, organic piece of architecture that is so important in the development of early modern architecture as we know it today, all the way up into Frank Gehry. So there are 3 items here that I want to point out as examples of what needs to be restored in the front of the Pazzi Chapel. The first is this entablature. You can see right above the columns. It's called the entablature. Across it, you see these little round things. These are getting deteriorated with the humidity here and essentially the elements. We really need money to restore them. So on the facade underneath this porch of the Pazzi Chapel, we have the possibly finest relief sculptor in the history of ceramics, Luca della Robbia. Luca della Robbia is as important as Donatello, Michelangelo, Raffaello, Leonardo, or all the rest of the Ninja Turtles. Matter of fact, Luca della Robbia is easily the most important ceramic sculpture in relief ever in the Renaissance. This needs to be restored. Just like on the architrave, on the frieze in the front, we have these rondels, these decorative elements in the frieze underneath Della Robbia. These things, like I say, we take for granted in the United States. We see these cute little things in the friezes of all the neo-Renaissance architecture in the United States and England and so forth. But this building is representative of one of the first examples of this since Rome. So these need to be restored because you can see they're terracotta. They're terracotta relief on the stone of the building itself. And terracotta, as you well know, is very fragile, and the elements over the years have worn them away. Listen, this building is as important to the development of Renaissance history and Renaissance art and architecture as the David, or anything that you may love about Florence. This building is seminal to what we study and know today in terms of art and architecture in the Western world. We need your money to restore it. It's very important. Florence constantly needs wealth and support to keep its objects of beauty in maintenance so that generations to come will enjoy them. So please give generously. Thank you.